Yo, what's up guys? Pyrus here, and today I am playing more Doki Doki Literature Club. But this time, this is special. Because this time I've downloaded another mod, but it's sort of a demo base, so the full mod hasn't been released yet. I'm waiting for the full version to release, so basically, I don't know anything about this mod, alright? That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know anything about it. And since I haven't made a video in quite a while, I decided to make a return for Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm just gonna say DDLC because it's too long. So, anyways, without further ado, let's get into this new game. Please enter a name. As always, I'm gonna enter. I don't know. Maybe I should enter a different name. There's always a name I want to enter. Nat Kiro. Nah, that just sounds stupid. I'm just gonna put back with Pyrus. Yeah. Because, Act 1, The Unknown Messenger. Ooh, this is different. Today lands on Saturday, the 4th of September. Why is the 4th so special? Well, my parents died today. Whoa. Oh, so that explains why he's still alone. I'm just gonna shut up and just read. A car accident 6 years ago on this very day took their lives. It's been so long since I've seen my parents, though I do remember what happened during that time. When the car crash took place, I was in the back seat. We were going out for breakfast at 6 since we were going on a vacation. Ugh. It was a 5-hour journey. This was our first vacation in years. Since I was 5, the last time, creators, you gotta type over here. Last time we went somewhere. During the trip, it was pretty smooth, and we always had a laugh about anything we could talk about. But the moment we took a left turn, a car struck in the side of us. Oh! Inconveniently, there was a gas station nearby. Inconveniently. Yeah, that's pretty inconvenient. I mean, why make it worse for everything? Okay, I'm just gonna shut up and just read. What happens? We got stuck by the car. Wait, what? When we got stuck by the car, my dad lost control of the car, striking into a fuel station. Due to the heavy impact on the fuel tanks, fuel started to leak from the tanks. Oh, this is pretty nice. Since the fuel from the tanks were moving at a rapid pace, it was accelerating towards the car. The front of the car caught on fire due to how hard we hit the fuel tanks. I'm gonna set that down for a bit, so all the doors in the car were jammed. My mom and dad were panicking, trying to get out. Not to save themselves, but to save me. My dad continuously kicked the door until it freed itself. What? There's a lot of typos going on. I think as soon as the full version releases, there shouldn't be any typos. There wasn't much time. My mom pushed on the car door to try and free herself so she could get to me. As my dad got out of the car and my mom still tried to break open her door, he pulled out the door handle and broke her free. Both of them getting out now. They attempted to pull my door open, but it was stuck. I saw what my dad did, so I tried the same, but I was too weak. And at this time, I was only 10 years of age. Or 10 years old. That would be much easier to say, but I'm just gonna shut up. Okay. Coughing from the fumes entering my body, I see my parents trying to save me, and I cry out to them. Mom, Dad, save me. Oh my god. No one even bothered to help. All of them were cowards. Their attempts to show no sign, and the fire was quickly heading towards the fuel leakage. It wasn't long until everything would go to shit. Yo, profanity, language. Once I knew there wasn't anything I could do, I stopped trying to resist and gave up. I thought it was the end of the line for me. I thought I died right here without having a chance to live a future of my own. As I was about to pass out because of the fumes, my dad pulled on the door as hard as he could and to my surprise, the door budged. Opening the door with force, my dad pulled me out of the seat and helped me onto my feet. My dad looked over to see where the flames were, since they took a lot longer than it should have. Mayuri, Takeshi. Okay, good names. I like that. Takeshi. My dad was well aware of how bad the situation became. There wasn't much time left. It was either try to get me to safety or we all die. He knew that he wouldn't make it even if we tried to save us all. What did he do? He chose to save my life instead of his own or my mother's. My mom had the same idea, since it was already too late since they were surrounded by flames. They quickly pulled me into a hug to show that they did this for me, and then pushed me away. There was a small opening to avoid the flames, so they used that opportunity to save my life. Tears started to roll down my cheeks as I screamed, "Mom! Dad!" I'm trying my best to be a great actor while I'm trying to read, but I have to keep it quiet because I don't want my folks waking up and being like, "What's wrong?" And I'll be like, "Oh, nothing. I was just reading out loud. Sorry." Alright, just shut up and go back to sleep. They wouldn't actually say that. They love me. I'm saying. It would only be a matter of time before the flames would connect with the fuel. This was their only chance to speak to me and themselves as I was pushed away. Oh my god. This reminds me of an episode in Naruto. Oh my god, okay, I'm not gonna spoil. If you haven't caught up to the episodes, I'm sorry if I'm spoiling this. If you want to skip the spoilers, I recommend do so right now. But this was an episode from Naruto where Minato and Kushina were saving Naruto, and they sacrificed their lives because of the Ninetales jabbed its long fingernail inside of them. I'm not trying to be so gory and realistic, but yeah, and they had to say their final goodbyes before they go to heaven or hell, wherever you guys are believing in. Okay, Takeshi, we love you, Pyrus. Live a full life, full of dreams to fulfill, for me and your father. When being pushed away, I tried running back into the fire to save them, but was ultimately pushed by the sheer force of the spreading wildfire. My god. Mom! Dad! I still tried to push through, but it was too much for my body to handle. I felt an arm around my waist, pulling me back from the flames. A stranger finally tried helping. They told me it's no use. Trying to resist, I look over, seeing my mom and dad hugging one another. They knew they couldn't escape. I knew that too. Whoa. I like the art design. Okay, I'm just gonna stop right here for a minute. I actually am taking up some drawing. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm gonna draw, but sometimes as soon as I look at people's artwork, I want to start drawing, like, so freaking bad. Like, make my own artwork. But I have so many ideas too. But when I try to as I was saying, when I'm trying to push out some ideas into my drawings didn't exactly look good. So I'm still working on that, trying to do a different style, but I made one imperfect but still an amazing drawing. It's not completely finished, but I decided to try to make myself, but it's not quite like I said, it's not quite finished, so just to start out with. So, anyways, Takeshi, I'm glad that I'm not leaving alone. I feel the same way, Mary. I'm going to miss Pyrus. I feel selfish, we're leaving him on his own. I know he'll find a way to reach us one day. I hope so, but most of all, I want him to live and fulfill it. What? I want him to live a life full of. I want him to live a life full of dreams to fulfill. Good. Good. I also wish that upon him too. But this is the end of the line for us. We've done our part, hon. It's up to him to decide his future now. Tears would roll down her cheeks. She nodded and hugged tighter into him. I love you, Mary. I love you too, Takeshi. This is so sad. You know, this feels nice. Let's stay like this forever, Mary. I always want to be by your side. As they embraced the hug, both looked over to Pyrus and smiled. Wait, shouldn't it be as they embraced the hug, both looked over to me and smiled? Shouldn't that be like that? Oh my god. Okay, I'm not gonna judge. I guess I'm the narrator. We'll be watching over you, Pyrus. Even though you're only 10, you're the greatest gift Takeshi and I have ever had. As the flames started to consume their bodies, they said their final goodbyes. Thank you for making our wishes come true, Pyrus. We love you. The flames connected with the fuel and ignited, causing multiple explosions around the station. Because the car was in the line of sight, the car exploded and engulfed their bodies in the unforgiving shearing flames. In their final... Oh my god, I can't stop getting my sinuses down to 0 because every time I try to read, it feels like my throat is being filled with stuff. No homo, but still. In their final moments, they they didn't panic or act dramatic. They accepted their fate and entrusted their dreams onto me. Oh, okay, I'm the narrator. Okay, I'm the one that's talking this time. Once they were fully consumed by the fire, I fell onto my knees, sobbing. With the people around me came up to me and tried to comfort me. Firefighters came once my parents died. I will never forget the day they sacrificed their lives for me. I promise, Mom, Dad, I will try to live a life full of dreams to fulfill. The flames could be seen from miles away. My vision becomes a bit hazy after that, since that was a very important part for me. Those memories never left me. They tried everything they could to protect me, even taking their own lives. Sighing slightly, I closed my eyes, staying silent for a few seconds, whatever. Getting out of my bed, I began to get changed, ready to visit the cemetery. I would wake up early just to visit their final resting place. I'd be around at 6 a.m. in the morning, the time of the accident, on that fateful day. As I left my home, I would take a shortcut to the cemetery. Oh my god, this is so sad. Oh my god, I downloaded a sad mod, and I didn't even know it. I feel like as soon as this goes on, I'm gonna start tearing up, crying my eyes off. Oh my god, this is so sad. Okay, the spot was one of the places my dad, mom, and I would visit regularly. You picked a good spot. I love it. Love the art design. Looks real. Oh my god, it does look realistic. This spot was where Sayori and I would play. Oh yeah, I forgot. The protagonist and Sayori used to have been best friends since they were kids. The cherry blossoms would sway the wind at this time of year. My parents loved it here. Whenever something would bother any of us, we all come here to look at the beautiful scenery. My favorite part about this place was the cherry blossoms. They always bloomed every time we came to look at the scenery. As I walked, a shadow covered my eyes. Proper anime, I say. It hurts already. My heart starts to beat quickly. My memories are flowing through my mind, remembering my mother's smiles, remembering my father's laughs. I quickly sprinted towards the cemetery as time was running out. Every year is the same, coming to their final resting place. All I wanted for them to live a happy life. It came to an end once the accident happened. Now that they're gone, I just feel like there's nothing left for me. But I know they wouldn't want me to think that. I would always have a banquet of roses and dandelions with me. My mom loved the roses, and my dad loved the dandelions. Placing the flowers onto my mother and father's gravestone. Oh, okay. I close my eyes and start to think to... What? I close my eyes and start to talk to them like they're still alive. Mother, Father, I've been struggling a lot recently. After I lost you both, my life has gone to hell. I don't know what to do anymore. Sometimes I just think about passing on and being with you both. But I know you guys wouldn't want that. Tears start to fill my vision, knowing how much this hurt me. All I ever wanted was my parents to be by my side. I'm sorry I failed you. Mom, Dad. I reach into my bag to get a photo my parents took of me when I was a child. Oh, nice. I remember looking at this picture when I was quite young. Fuck. I'd always ask if that was me when I was a kid. I remember when Dad said to me, Pyrus, having you has been the best gift of our lives. After remembering that line from my dad, I bite my bottom lip. My dad was so passionate about raising me, he'd do anything to make sure I was happy. Staring at the picture, a few tears had rolled from my cheeks and dropped onto the picture. This is the only picture I cherish of us. Wiping away my tears, I put the picture away. Oh man. I hear a voice in the distance. I take a look behind me. Sari. Pyrus. Okay, don't judge me if I can't do a great girl impression, but still. I take a glance at Sari. I don't know what to say. As I went silent, Sari approached my parents' gravestone. With her, she had a banquet of flowers, half roses, half dandelions. She knelt down, placing the banquet next to the flowers I placed down. She turned to me and suddenly I embraced into a hug without warning. And there's the cutscene. There's the hugging cutscene. Pyrus, I'm sorry. My vision suddenly starts to blur. I burst into tears. Oh, damn! Each year just gets harder and harder. When Sari sees me like this, she gets just as emotional as I do. With tears in Sari's eyes, she hugs me tightly. I understand, but knowing they are in the better place, I know they are. Emotions get the best of me in this one instance. For years, this has been the only thing that made me break down. Funny thing is, Sari and I's parents were really close. We always played together when we were kids. So it's no wonder she always comes and visits whenever I do. She knows how much this means to me and how much it means to herself and her family. That's why she attends, to show respect for my parents for what they did for her. Without her, my life would be nothing. The day passed quickly and we both went home. Wow. It was the next morning, 5th of September. One day away from when schools would restart. After visiting my parents' grave yesterday, I always feel like I'm missing something. I usually just start thinking about what I can do with my life to make my parents proud. Slowly awakening from my slumber, I take a look around, hoping to see my parents there looking over me. They're not there. Sighing, I lightly sit up and start questioning myself. What's the point in trying nowadays? Everything I achieve means nothing. My life is worthless. But memories of Sari and my parents flow through my mind. I knew I had something to fight for, but was it really enough for me to stay strong? Usually when thinking about Sari or my parents, I have a warm feeling swell up inside me. But this time, something felt different. I start to feel lightheaded. That never happened before. I quickly rest the right side of my face into the palm of my hand. I start to struggle to keep my consciousness. Why do I feel like my head starts to hurt, feeling a sharp pain spreading across my whole body? Soon enough, the pain became too much to bear. I fall limp on my bed, my vision is now being blacked out. What? Your life isn't meaningless. Oh my god, this music. Oh my god, this music. This music. Oh my man. You had to put this music on, developer. Really. You had to. You know how much I love Dragon Ball Z, don't you? And you knew. Your life isn't meaningless. Oh shit, oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. You have a life to save, Pyrus. A life to save? The problem is... Okay, this scares me so much. You can only save one. Wait, I can only save one? What? Tough decisions may have you in a tight spot, Pyrus. Even to the point where it may make you feel like giving up. I'm not quite understanding where you're coming from. Why do I have to save a life? Okay. You were chosen to save someone's life. Unfortunately, you can only save one. The rest will suffer a cruel and tragic fate. And if you fail at saving one, everyone who's involved will die. Why am I responsible for the lives of the people I meet? Answer me! The voice cannot be heard again. It's just pure darkness at this point. After this, I'm gonna have to get some water. I start to regain consciousness, feeling awfully disturbed and speechless. I didn't even know how to react to a situation like that. I find the courage to sit up and look around the room. What the fuck just happened? Swear the profanity, though. That felt too fucking real. Burning my face in both palms, my eyes widen as a flashback completely fills my vision. This is Sari's room. She will be affected by this tragic fate. No one is safe, Pyrus. I don't understand anymore. Why is Sari being dragged into this? Even I am unsure to see. Wait, what? Even I am unsure as to why she's dragged into this mess. Let me show you a little something. This classroom looks familiar. This is where you'll meet those who will be heavily affected by this curse. Why are you doing this? Why am I the one responsible for the lives of those who I meet tomorrow? Because you are the only one that can resolve this issue. Stop this. I don't want to be involved in this. I want no part of it. So you'll let Sayori die then? And everyone else you meet? Like how you let your parents die? My whole body is engulfed in pains after hearing the omnipotent, whatever the word is. I can't fucking read now. Okay, voice, use my parents as a way to trigger me. Multiple thoughts flow through my mind, like this was something I could only do. Sayori dying? I can't bear to witness that. I couldn't handle my parents dying already. So what choice do I have at this point? With regret, I state my answer to the voice that speaks out of Sari and my parents. I'll do it. Oh, and this will take a toll on your mental health. If Sari dies, you'll lose everything precious to you. I hope you're aware of that. Anyway, good luck on the next stage. If you'll pass, we shall meet again. Wait, I'm not done talking yet. I spring back to life. Moving my face away from my palms, my heart began to beat fast. I am frightened by the experience of that flashback. My whole body begins to shake with never-ending fears of being responsible for someone's, or if not, multiple people's lives. How did this happen? I'm now responsible for the lives of Sari and whoever I meet tomorrow? How can I, a useless pile of shit, save a single life? Getting up from my bed, I raise my fist and strike the wall next to my computer. The impact of the punch broke through the plastering, leaving a gaping hole. People are going to die because of me. Standing there in silence, I looked down. A shadow covered my eyes from being seen. What would Mom and Dad do if I were them? When I was younger, if I encountered a time where I didn't know what to do, they'd give me the answer to my problems. But they're not here anymore. What can I do now they are not here? My body falls limp to the thought of lives being at risk, but of my decisions. I fall on my knees, looking up lifeless at my vision I had witnessed. Tears start to roll down my cheeks at a rapid pace. I fall on all fours and start to sob heavily. If I could save a life, I wouldn't be. I let out a cry of help, knowing whatever I do will result in the death of people I meet tomorrow, including Sari. I'm no hero. How am I meant to save Sari? Mom, Dad, please, help me. I continue to sob loudly, punching the floor. This is so sad. Like, seriously, dang. My emotions were all over the place. I had already lost the two people who meant the most to me. I'm about to lose Sari, and the last person to mean the world to me. Sari is literally the last thing I have in my life. If she's gone, I won't be able to live on. I'm so sorry, Sari. I don't think I'll be able to save you. As soon as I was about to finish that sentence, I hear a knock on my door. This was a bad time to break down. You think? I stand up, feeling lifeless. I approach the door slowly, like I have lost the will to live. I reach the front door and see it was Sari. I opened the door and almost immediately she knew something was wrong. Pyrus, why do you look like that? What should I even do? Greet her or hug her? Oh, okay, should I greet her? I mean, what would happen if I greet her? Or hug her? You know, since Sari hugged me, let's return the favor. Without second thought, I pulled her into a hug so fast she wasn't even ready. Sari is quite shocked at the immediately hug I pulled her into. She had started to sob a little because she really missed being hugged by me. It's been too long since I hugged her instead of her hugging me. Pyrus, I'm sorry for being so weak. I couldn't hold back the tears and the fear I had felt earlier. I started to sob heavily. Pyrus, what do you mean? You're not weak. I am weak. I can't even protect you or anyone. Everyone will suffer because of me. The visions I had earlier are still lingering in my mind, and remembering that made me fall on my knees in front of her. Because of me, everyone's going to die. I grab onto her hands, sobbing as I look down to the ground. What do you mean everyone's going to die? I had this vision that you and anyone I meet tomorrow will die. And because of me being weak, I'm going to lose you. I let out a cry so loud the whole street could hear me. Oh, damn. Suri has never seen me so broken down. It broke her down as well. She immediately pulls me onto my feet and hugs me so tight, putting my head on her shoulder. It's so sad. To me, you're not weak. You're one of the strongest people I know. You're just saying that. I've never achieved anything worth mentioning. I'm just a nobody to anyone. I lift my head to face her, and she starts caressing my cheek. You're so silly, Pyrus. To me, you achieved something far greater than what I have, and that's being you. After hearing that statement, my eyes slowly widen and the tears continue to roll down my cheeks. But being me, Pyrus, even if I do die or anyone else dies, we will know that you tried really hard to save us. As much as I don't want to die, it might be fate taking its course. So don't blame yourself for something you have no control over. But I lose all hope if you died. What would I live for then? Nothing would be worth it after that point. If I do pass on, live life to the fullest, no matter what obstacle is in your way. Not gonna say anything about that. My eyes start to swell up and I burst into tears, burying my head into Sari's shoulder once again. Believe me, believe the Pyrus that believes in you. I put my face away from her shoulder and I wipe away my tears. Whatever. I think about what Sari said. Maybe what she's saying is right. With the new goal set in place, I look at her and smile sadly. You're the reason I get up in the morning. You're the reason I am alive today. So with that in mind, I will fight for you no matter what. Even if it's the last thing I do. Your mom and dad. They told me something years ago before they passed. I stopped for a second to listen to Sari. I know this will break me. I have to stay strong for her. They told me to tell you this. Sari, I want... Okay, I'm gonna try this just to not cry. Sari, I want you to tell Pyrus that whatever happens to his dad or I... Oh, this is the mother. Oh, shit. We love you. Please live a life of full dreams to fulfill. To become the person you always want to be. With that speech being said, my heart feels like it's broken into two. Frisk, stay determined. Undertale reference. Goddamn. My tears won't stop. I cry into Sari into Sari's shoulder. I can't say that with there's two S's over there. Sari's shoulder. Okay. Taking what my parents told her years ago, it's like they knew it happened. Promised me something as well, Pyrus. Lifting my head up, I look into her eyes, prepared for what she's about to say. Never give up on anything, even if I do die today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, even years from now. Do not give up. I will try hard to fulfill your promise, Sari. My parents would have wanted the same for me, to live a life full of dreams to fulfill. Thank you, Sari. I'm glad. I want you to be happy, not to be sad. I'm happy because of you. As I state that, I smile, moving away from the hug. This is why I love Sari so much. To me, she is best girl. She is my cinnamon roll. Pyrus, no matter what happens, I'm here for you. Sari. Oh, wasn't prepared for that. My whole body starts to shake violently. My visions start to waver. I'm starting to feel lightheaded. Falling onto my knees, my palms lock themselves onto my head, trying to rid of the sharp pain. No, not now. My head starts to beat hard and quickly, like it's skipping beats. The sound of my heart takes over my hot thoughts. My vision flickers constantly. I fall to the ground full force, only black filling my vision. Oh my god! Pyrus! I need a girl actor. Like, seriously, that would do the Siri voice. Even though you know you're going to sacrifice people's lives, you continue to push forward and excel in life. I will make sure I will win this sick and twisted war of yours. Not just for myself, or Siri. For everyone. Just how long will you take it? How long will it take for you to feel like giving up on hope? Never. I will never let you destroy everything I've left. Such big words for a guy who thinks he's useless. Let's just see how much you can withstand before your spirit wavers. My spirit will never waver. I will overcome you and the obstacles that are in my way. Just watch me. I look forward to the results you provide. Oh, damn. With a few minutes of trying to open my eyes. My eyes finally opens and all I can see is the ceiling of my room. I look over to see Sari already hugging onto me the moment my eyes opened. Pyrus! I was so worried when you passed out. Sari started to sob lightly, hugging me on the chest, into my chest. Sari, I just wanted to thank you for giving me the courage to fight for you and whoever else is involved in this mess. You shouldn't be thanking me. I know you're strong. I know you can overcome this. That's why I never doubted you. Sari. I gave her a small smile, tears starting to roll down my cheeks. Oh my god, I'm such a crybaby. I really want to know you'll be okay. But it's hard to know when I know. But it's hard to when I know what's on the line. I start to wipe it. I can't talk. I start to wipe away the tears, sobbing slightly. Without a second thought, Sari tightens her grip on me and kisses me. Yes! Someone make a cutscene of MC and Sari kissing. Please. If that happens, my life is complete. I am shocked by Sari giving me that kiss. Without any response from me, she pulls away and gives me a sad smile. No matter what happens, I will always love you. I love you, Pyrus. Wiping away my tears with the back of my hand, I nod. I promise I will fight for you. Gripping onto Sari, I hold her tightly and feel the warmth of her body against mine. I take a glance at the clock and it's already 5 p.m. Oh, it's 5 p.m. already? I forgot about my washing. Not to use the tumble dryer. So you came over without hanging your washing stuff. Wait. So you came over without hanging your washing stuff out first? Sari and I started to laugh at what she just said. Walking Sari to the door, she gives me another hug to give me the encouragement I need to sleep for the night. Sari, thank you for staying by my side today. Without you, I probably would have been killed. Don't be silly, Pyrus. Anyways, I'll see you at school tomorrow, Pyrus. As we exchange our goodbyes, she trails off into the sunset. Oh, that is so dramatic. As she disappeared, I decided it was time I head back into the house and make myself something to eat. Wow, with all that passing out, I figured you would eat something. Entering the kitchen, I sit down for a moment just to think about events that transpired today. The voice that spoke to me still haunts my thoughts. Okay, apparently I burped something. Okay. I should make something to eat before I go upstairs. 5 minutes late. 5 minutes later. I had already cooked something. I made some ramen. It was easy to make. Ugh. That freaking easy make ramen. To me, I don't like that. I really like ramen that are made and have flavor to them. Sitting down on the table, I eat slow to think about what I can do to save the lives of the people I'll meet tomorrow. Finishing my dinner, I place the dishes into the sink and head upstairs. I take a quick shower and jump into bed, having my arms behind my head. Tomorrow is the day all of this house begins, huh? Turning onto the right side, I start to drift off to sleep. My vision goes blurry. I fall asleep almost instantly. Just how far will you go for Sayori? I wasn't able to save Sayori in my world. Whoa. Sweet. Whoa. The voice that's talking is me from an alternate mod universe. So stand tall. It's time to be a fucking hero. It's time to be a fucking hero. Oh, that line just got me. Act 2. The tie sat bond. Yep, okay, you know what? I'm gonna end this right here, so yeah, thank you so much for watching this. If you liked it, subscribe, like that like button in that face, or should I say, like if you enjoyed it. And if you want me to do more, series of this, it's not gonna be a long series. It's just gonna be like a short series of this. So once the full game is released, I'll continue the series from where I left off. And yeah. So thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.